What is up, NASCAR fans, NASCAR diecast fans? I am doing another diecast review. 124 scale. 124 scale. Probably see it on the top already. Jimmie Johnson's 124 2003 diecast. Really pretty car. I'll open it up here in a minute. Team caliper, $25. I picked this up at the flea market for $25. Very, very nice. And this was the location that they were in. Team caliper 235-10 Rolling Hills Road, Mooresville, North Carolina. Pretty nice. They even got their own lid for Team caliper. Here is the inside. Nothing too fancy, but y'all came here to see the car. Zoom it in. Here it is. It's 124 scale. Everything opens on it. You got the Goodyear, Moog. Don't know what a lot of those sponsors are. 3M, Holly, NASCAR Winston Cup Series. You can tell this is an old diecast with the Winston Cup Series logo. Budweiser, that's another way you can tell. EA Sports. They stopped making games back in 2009. So right there, you can tell that's old. Even with the Winston Cup Series. This was the last year that NASCAR had the Winston Cup Series, which was back in 2003. The window net is cloth. I thought it was not going to be cloth. I thought it was going to be plastic. I thought it was going to be cheap. I was wrong. Team caliper. This is my first diecast from Team caliper. Very good. And another way you can tell old diecast, Gatorade logo. The Gatorade logo. We have not seen the Gatorade logo on a NASCAR in a long time. The 2020 cars. Here, I got one right here. Jimmie Jhonson. No Gatorade logo. Hardly any logos. Hardly any sponsors. This one's pretty much covered in sponsors. Down here, Top Choice. I don't know what that is. But it looks pretty old. Beautiful. I love this paint scheme. This is awesome. Tires are alright. 1-800 Marrow-2. That is no longer on the cars. They have the Quaker State. But Hendrick was big with Quaker State. I don't have a 124 scale to show you what it is now, but they're now with Valvoline. And the yellow, I think, see the difference. The yellow, I think, should have been a little bit brighter. And before, well, now they don't have those. Well, they might have it on one. They have it on one side, not two. But no, that's fresh air goes in the driver's helmet so you can breathe. The exhaust is actually on the side of the car. And a lot of people might not know this, but that's a gas tank. Not calling you stupid. That's a gas tank. And a lot of people know that's a gas tank. A lot of people don't know what that is. If you open the fuel cell, of course, the other thing, it's a gas tank. A lot of people don't know what that is. I didn't even know it until today. I've seen it before. That is an extra part for gas to go into. So I see cars that come down pit road, someone stand behind it, pouring extra gas can into the car. here's what they were doing. Oh man, it's so dark. There's 2 lines going into the fuel cell. One of those lines, emergency saving. In case we run out of fuel, you can switch. You have a switch in the car, turn on the emergency fuel. So yeah, I thought that was pretty cool. And you might not be able to know where the rear view camera is. It's blending in very well with this paint scheme and this car. It's actually right here. See probably a little bump. Lowe'sRacing.com. That is where the rear view camera is, but now it's no longer there. It moved up to the very top. Chevrolet Monte Carlo. Tell that it's old by the body style. Got the bars there. I'll show the top when I get done with this. Lowe's American Tradition, 1 cool point. Same thing. You got Jimmie Jhonson up here. The 48. I'm not too sure what that is. Oh, that's another way to get more air. But now they don't have that. I think, in fact, they might have switched it. See the windows? They're in there pretty good. A little, oh no, that's not scruff. But what I did notice was that styrofoam was sticking to the tires. Not a big deal. The one thing that I would like to see with this car, brighter colors. Brighter 48. 48's been known for bright. So I think they should have changed it to like a bright neon 48. But it still looks good. Don't get me wrong. This paint scheme still looks good. They even added extra detail to go in the grill. That's the real grill that they put tape on. That's the fake. They have 2 grills. One's fake, one's real. Try to make it look cooler. The headlight decals. Over here is the Hendrick decal. Sorry, that's a car going by, loud car. Little house for Lowe's, of course. I'm gonna zoom it out now. We're not done with this video yet. I gotta show you everything. First, we're gonna take a really good look at this paint scheme. As you can see, the roof flaps open. They open up. So does the hood. Show the roof flaps first. See, there's holes in here, and that's in the back right here. See the roof flaps go in that. This is the trunk area, and that's the interior. I'm trying to show the interior the best I can. There we go. And that's what's under the hood. This is under the hood here. On the very top. Here, I'm gonna lift this up. On the very top, you got Lowe's and 2 other sponsors. That's the engine. Very detailed. The engine is extremely detailed. Here, I'm gonna back down now. Got a hose going to the radiator. It's a V8. 4 pistons on this side, 4 on that side. And sadly, the newer diecast, when you turn this, steering wheel turns. But with this, it doesn't. But hey, it's alright. Next, hold on. This is the wedge area where you can cranks a wedge in it in case your car is too tight or too loose. Loosen it up, tighten it up. Here's the bottom of it. Springs. They don't really work, but I wanted to show you something. The drive shaft turns. Focus on that part right there above my thumb. And that turns. There's the radiator. One more thing I want to show. These are the hood flaps. The dirty air, the air comes in, cools the engine off, cools the brakes off, does whatever. Then there's an opening right above the hood. That opening allows the air to flow right through without any problems, without getting stuck in the engine. Because they need air to flow. Which, they still got that. Don't get me wrong. They still have that. The flaps down here are no longer there. They're on the hood. They're now on the hood. Hope you guys enjoyed this diecast review. 124 scale diecast review. Jimmie Jhonson 2003. Oh, and this is also the roof camera. This is an awesome diecast. I love it. Huge Jimmie Jhonson fan. Huge Dale Jr. fan. They did not have any Dale Jr. cars. They had a Chase Elliott car. A little bit out of my budget. But hey, this is a cool diecast. If you find one around $25 or less, pick it up. That is a nice diecast. You're missing out on a good deal. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll be back with more NASCAR diecast videos. And got a special announcement coming in a later video. See you next time. And back with more NASCAR diecast reviews.